The $1 million question. Let me ask you something. What would your life look like if you never had to worry about money again? Imagine waking up every day and knowing you could cover your bills, fund your dreams, and still have enough left over to enjoy the things you love. Sounds incredible, right? But here's the catch. Over 64% of Americans live paycheck to paycheck, so why does financial freedom feel like some distant fantasy for most people? Welcome to Financia Scope, the channel where we break down complex money topics into simple, actionable steps that anyone, yes, anyone, can take to transform their financial situation. Whether you're drowning in debt or just looking for ways to grow your wealth, we've got you covered. Today's video is all about uncovering the secrets to financial freedom, and trust me, you don't want to miss a second of this. What's holding you back? Spoiler, it's not just your income. Before we dive into the steps, let's talk about why so many people struggle with money. And no, it's not always because you're not making enough. Here's a fact that might surprise you. Studies show that nearly 1 in 3 people earning over $250,000 a year still live paycheck to paycheck. Yep, even high earners aren't immune to financial stress. So, what's going on? It comes down to 3 things: mindset, habits, and a lack of clear strategy. Think about it. If money were only about numbers, why do some lottery winners go broke within a few years while others build generational wealth? The difference isn't just how much they make, it's how they manage, think about, and use their money. That's the gap we're going to help you close today. Stick around because we'll be revealing the 5 key steps to achieving financial freedom, including the one step that most people overlook. Oh, and if you've ever felt overwhelmed by budgeting or scared of investing, don't worry. By the end of this video, you'll feel confident and ready to take action. Step 1. The mindset of the wealthy and how you can have it too. Let's start with the foundation of financial freedom, your mindset. Here's the thing. Wealthy people don't think about money the same way the average person does. They see money as a tool, not just something to spend or save. And perhaps most importantly, they focus on long-term goals instead of short-term gratification. For example, meet Sarah. At 22, Sarah graduated college with a mountain of student debt, a part-time job that barely paid her rent, and a coffee addiction she wasn't ready to give up. Sounds like a tough spot, right? But Sarah did something most people don't. Instead of focusing on what she didn't have, she shifted her mindset to opportunity. She asked herself, what skills do I have, and how can I use them to generate more income? Fast forward 5 years, Sarah not only paid off her debt, but also built an investment portfolio worth 6 figures. All because she adopted the mindset of someone who was already wealthy. Now you might be thinking, that's great for Sarah, but how do I get there? Start by challenging the way you think about money. When you're about to make a purchase, ask, does this help me get closer to financial freedom? If the answer is no, it might be worth reconsidering. Over time, these small mindset shifts add up to massive change. Step 2. The magic of budgeting without feeling broke. Let's be honest, budgeting has a terrible reputation. For most people, it feels like a punishment, a way to deprive yourself of the things you love in the name of saving a few bucks. But here's the truth. A good budget isn't about restriction, it's about freedom. Freedom to spend on the things that truly matter to you, guilt-free. So how do you create a budget that doesn't make you want to cry every time you look at it? It starts with something called value-based spending. Instead of thinking about what you can't spend money on, focus on what you want to spend money on. Let's break it down into 3 simple steps. Identify your non-negotiables. These are the things that genuinely make you happy or improve your life. Maybe it's a weekly coffee run, a gym membership, or saving for a dream vacation. Track your spending. You can't manage what you don't measure. Use apps like Mint or YNAB to see where your money is actually going. Spoiler, most people are shocked the first time they do this. Assign every dollar a job. This is the key to making your budget work. Whether it's paying off debt, building an emergency fund, or splurging on date night, every dollar in your budget should have a purpose. Here's an example. Let's say you earn $3,000 a month after taxes. After covering your fixed expenses like rent, utilities, and groceries, you have $1,000 left. Instead of letting that money disappear into random purchases, You allocate $400 to savings, $300 to debt repayment, and $300 to fun money. Now, you've covered your goals and left room for enjoyment. One more tip: automate everything you can. Set up automatic transfers to savings and bill payments so you're not tempted to spend money you've already earmarked for something else. Trust me, your future self will thank you. Step 3. Income streams that practically print money. Here's a harsh reality. You can only cut back so much, but your earning potential? That's unlimited. This is why building multiple income streams is such a game changer. And no, I'm not talking about sketchy get-rich-quick schemes or MLMs. I'm talking about real ways to diversify your income, even if you're starting from scratch. Think about it. Most millionaires have at least 7 sources of income. That might sound intimidating, but you don't need to hit 7 right away. Start with one additional income stream and build from there. Here are a few ideas to get you inspired. Side hustles. These don't have to take over your life. You could freelance, tutor, or sell digital products online. Platforms like Upwork or Etsy make it easier than ever to get started. Passive income. This might sound like a buzzword, but it's real. From renting out a spare room on Airbnb to creating an online course, passive income streams can earn you money long after the initial work is done. Investing. We'll dive deeper into this later, but let me give you a quick teaser. Investing is one of the easiest ways to make your money work for you instead of the other way around. Even small amounts can grow exponentially over time thanks to the magic of compound interest. Remember Sarah from earlier? After shifting her mindset, one of the first things she did was start a side hustle. She used her weekends to teach piano lessons, earning an extra $800 a month. Over the course of a year, that was nearly $10,000 she used to crush her debt faster. Could you do something similar? Absolutely. The key is to play to your strengths and think creatively about how you can offer value to others. So far, we've tackled mindset, budgeting, and income streams. You're already on the path to financial freedom. In the next section, we'll talk about tackling debt and making your money work for you through investing. Stay with me because this is where things get really exciting. You won't want to miss it. Step 4. Ditch debt without losing your mind. Let's face it, debt is one of the biggest roadblocks on the path to financial freedom. It's like carrying a backpack full of bricks uphill. Every step feels harder than it needs to. But here's the good news. You can take off that backpack. It won't be easy, but it's absolutely possible. And it starts with having a plan. First, you need to understand that not all debt is created equal. There's good debt and bad debt. Good debt is anything that helps you build wealth or improve your earning potential, like a mortgage or a student loan for a high-earning career path. Bad debt? That's the high-interest stuff, like credit cards, payday loans, or car loans for a vehicle you can't afford. Your goal should be to eliminate bad debt as quickly as possible. So how do you do it? There are 2 popular methods for tackling debt: the snowball method and the avalanche method. Let's break them down. Snowball method. This strategy has you pay off your smallest debts first, regardless of interest rate. Why? Because it gives you quick wins, which builds momentum and keeps you motivated. Pay the minimums on all your debts except the smallest one, then throw every extra dollar you can at it. Once it's gone, roll that payment into the next smallest debt, and so on. Avalanche method. This one is all about math. You focus on paying off the debt with the highest interest rate first, which saves you the most money in the long run. Like the snowball method, you pay the minimums on everything else and throw extra money at your target debt. Which method should you choose? That depends on your personality. If you need a psychological boost, go with the snowball method. If you want to save the most money overall, the avalanche method is your best bet. Either way, consistency is key. And let's not forget the importance of avoiding new debt. This might mean saying no to things you can't afford, cutting up credit cards, or even downsizing your lifestyle for a while. Remember, every sacrifice you make now will bring you closer to the freedom you're working toward. Step 5. Investing for beginners, even if you have $0 right now. Alright, now we're getting to the fun part, making your money work for you. If you're new to investing, I get it. The stock market, mutual funds, and ETFs can feel like an entirely different language. But here's the thing, you don't need to be a financial expert to start investing, you just need to start. Let's begin with the most important concept in investing: compound interest. Imagine planting a single apple seed. Over time, that seed grows into a tree, and that tree produces more apples, each with its own seeds. Soon, you don't just have one tree, you have an orchard. That's what compound interest does with your money. Now you might be thinking, I don't have thousands of dollars to invest. Guess what? You don't need to. Thanks to apps like Robinhood, Acorns, and Stash, you can start investing with as little as $5. Here are some beginner-friendly options. Index funds. These are like a basket of stocks that track a specific market index, such as the S&P 500. They're low-cost, diversified, and perfect for beginners. ETFs, exchange-traded funds. Similar to index funds, but they trade like individual stocks. They're flexible and great for building a diverse portfolio. Retirement accounts? If your employer offers a 401k with matching contributions, take advantage of it. It's essentially free money. If not, consider opening an IRA, individual retirement account. The key to successful investing is consistency. Set up automatic contributions, whether it's $20 a week or $200 a month, and stick with it. The earlier you start, the more time your money has to grow. One more tip: don't panic when the market dips. It's completely normal for investments to go up and down in the short term. Stay focused on the long term, and don't make emotional decisions based on temporary changes. How to stay motivated when the journey gets tough. In this section, we'll recap what we've learned and give you the motivation to keep going. Remember, financial freedom is within your reach, and every step you take brings you closer to that goal. Let's dive in. Let's be real. The road to financial freedom isn't always smooth. There will be setbacks, temptations, and moments when you wonder if all the effort is even worth it. Spoiler alert, it is. But staying motivated is crucial, and here's how you can do it. First, set clear goals. It's not enough to say, I want to be financially free. What does that actually look like for you? Maybe it's paying off $50,000 in debt, saving $100,000 for a down payment on a house, or retiring by 50. Write these goals down and break them into smaller, actionable steps. Next, track your progress. Use a visual tool, like a chart or app, to see how far you've come. There's something incredibly satisfying about watching your debt shrink or your savings grow. And don't forget to celebrate milestones. Did you pay off a credit card? Treat yourself to something small. Hit your first $10,000 in savings? Take a weekend trip. These rewards keep you motivated without derailing your progress. Finally, surround yourself with like-minded people. Join online communities, watch motivational videos, or find an accountability partner who shares your financial goals. The more support you have, the easier it will be to stay on track. Your financial freedom checklist. Quick recap. Let's quickly review the 5 steps we've covered today. Mindset. Shift the way you think about money. Budgeting. Create a plan that aligns with your values and gives every dollar a job. Income streams. Build multiple sources of income to increase your financial flexibility. Debt. Use the snowball or avalanche method to eliminate it as quickly as possible. Investing. Start small, stay consistent, and let compound interest work its magic. Every one of these steps brings you closer to financial freedom. And remember, it's not about being perfect, it's about making progress. Ready to change your life? Here's what's next. Now it's time to take action. What's the first step you're going to tackle? Drop your answer in the comments. We'd love to hear from you. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe to Financia Scope. Hit the notification bell so you never miss a new upload. We've got more tips, tricks, and secrets to help you crush your financial goals. Let's build your financial freedom together. See you in the next video.